What's up everybody, and welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a full review on the current exhaust setup we have on the Audi RS3. So we've had this car a couple months now, got the carbon fiber armor speed air intake to get those turbo noises coming alive. But as far as exhaust goes, I have the AWE SwitchPath exhaust. The cool thing about this kit, it works perfectly with your factory valve system to where when you put the car into RS performance mode or dynamic mode, the valve will open and you get the mufflerless exhaust, and it sounds insane. However, in the normal mode, the valve is closed. You have a nice small straight through muffler and it keeps it pretty toned. On top of that, I wanted to wait till I did this to do this video, but I have a set of midpipes. Now, the stock midpipes, there's two of them in this car and they each house a little catalytic converter, a secondary cat, which really isn't all too needed on a car like this. There's no sensors, so technically it's okay to do. You're not gonna get a check engine light or anything like that. So you can also buy midpipes for this car. They're really cheap. They're like 300 bucks. There's a bunch of brands. I just have straight pipe ones with nothing inside of them. So with that said, let's hear the RS3 midpipes along with the AWE exhaust. This has got to be one of the best sounding RS3s out there. Stock downpipe, stock tuning, but man oh man, this thing is coming alive. Let's take a listen and talk more about this insane setup on the RS3. That's with the valve closed in normal mode. Still has a much better tone than stock. And then RS performance mode, that valve opens up and you really start to hear the depth of this half a V10 engine. It sounds so good. All right, so there's this one tunnel nearby. I've always wanted to go under here, see what the car sounds like. Let's go into neutral real quick. That's a cool sound. Alright, let's hear what it's like behind the car. Yeah, that sounds pretty sweet. Alright, so setting off in performance mode. That tone. So the 5-cylinder engine is a very unique firing order, obviously an odd number of cylinders. Very similar with the Lamborghini V10 because that is 2 banks of 5-cylinder engines. So really cool to see the similarities with the exotic V10 engine in a Lambo. But with this car, the midpipes really made that AWE exhaust come to life. Now, if we go back into normal comfort mode in this car, you know, the exhaust valve is closed. The way this stock exhaust is set up, it has a downpipe with a catalytic converter. That's the big one, of course, that has sensors in it to where if you delete that, you're gonna have a check engine light and you would need an aftermarket tune to get rid of that and properly run it. So that's all factory for right now. I think they're still working on tuning for the new generation RS3, so I'm not in a rush to be messing with the primary cat. In the original mid-pipe, there's a cat on each of them. And the crazy thing is, being an inline motor, the single downpipe then splits to 2 mid-pipes and then goes back to 1 for the rest of the exhaust. So there's 2 catalytic converters there. Again, there's no sensors in them, so it doesn't really matter if you delete them. And that's a lot more restrictions on this very small engine. It's only a 2.5 liter. So adding that restriction, not really a point to, quite honestly. Taking that out, you know, it takes a lot of restriction out of the flow, not only for performance, but for just the sound in general. So that's a cool mod to do. Very cheap, like I said, a ton of brands out there. Just get any that are straight pipe and call it a day. So the AWE exhaust. So this is a very simple kit. It is their SwitchPath. We have this on our website. Check it out, linked down below. I'm very happy with AWE products, as you've seen on several of our videos. But on one side, it is just a straight pipe, nothing. On the other side, it'll have a small glass pack muffler that is straight through. So with the valve closed, all the exhaust fumes come through the one side, and that is enough to tone it down. I am talking at a reasonable level. We're going 55 miles an hour. Even going up a hill now, giving it some throttle. There is zero drone. There is nothing about this exhaust, if you're driving it conservatively, that would honestly tell you you have an aftermarket exhaust, a nearly straight piped exhaust. So AWE, the way they tune their muffler and pipes, amazing, even with the straight pipe mid pipes. But this is absolutely no big deal to drive right now. It's just comfortable, quiet, and literally a normal car. When we go into, oh man, I'm talking right when it downshifts. now with that valve open, and of course in the performance mode, the engine's tuning has also been adjusted. I mean, the car completely changes. It is a whole new car. Sounds incredible. Sounds so much different. And you just get that exotic flair. One of the coolest things with the RS3 is the fact that its engine is incredibly unique. How many cars have an inline 5-cylinder? You can pretty much name it on one hand. So it is just such a unique sound. Cars don't sound like this. The only ones that do are Lamborghini V10s. If you're new to the channel, I own a Gallardo with a X-pipe muffler. Sounds insane. Definitely a way louder car than this, but you hear the same exotic tone to just give you something special, something more unique. The cool thing is, even with it being louder, it's not annoying. It's not too loud. There's no annoying drone out to where it would be like annoying to have. I don't like loud cars in the sense of annoying sounds. You know, I want my car to have a proper tone to it, a mature sound to where it just sounds as fast as it is. Nothing worse than having a car that sounds louder than it's moving. Obviously, the RS3 is a fast car in general. If we go into automatic mode, turn traction control completely off, should let me do some launch control. But this car with launch and everything, zero to 60 in about 3.3 seconds. I mean, come on, how many little rocket ship cars are this fast? So the tone of this exhaust is perfect. It just sounds what the car should sound like. And I know it doesn't really add all too much power in the stock tuning, but when you do dive into tuning, of course, the extra flow is going to allow you to crank out more power than the stock setup, and the excitement level is just increased. I know there's some people out there who just don't understand why we want our cars louder. It makes them more fun. And another cool thing with the stock tuning for the rear valve back there, in comfort mode right now, normal driving under 4,000 RPM, which is where you're always going to be if you're just casually driving, slightly getting on it. If it goes above 4,000, the valve actually ends up opening to where you get all this sound. So let me slow down a little bit. So cruising at 2,000 in third gear, if I floor it a little bit, you get all the sound. So it's cool how you can still enjoy this as a quiet, normal, comfortable car, and then if you step on it without being in any fun mode, you're gonna get all the crazy extra sound to it. And with all that, it can just be a relaxful driving car. No big deal, luxurious Audi. You wanna have some fun? Man, there's even a nice little thud in between shifts, and it sounds like almost like a glass breaking sound. It's a really like a snap sound to it. Much better than the fart noises that our old S3 made and a lot of the Audis and BMWs make. So it makes more of a crackle snap instead of a fart noise, which is always well received. And in slow speeds with the valve open, it's probably not going to come off on camera. The overrun of the engine, like when you're idling out of a parking lot, you can hear little gurgles, little pops, just very subtle. It's nothing outlandish or anything. So it will be cool once we do like a downpipe and tuning or something like that. It'll be cool to see if you can add a little bit more, not to be obnoxious, but just to have that little more like gurgles to it. And in conjunction with that, the Armor Speed carbon fiber air intake or the MST air intake, we have both of those. Both sound really good. You get the turbo noise, the little let-off sound and everything. It is so dramatic. So with the sunroof open, I mean, you just hear so much. So my ending thoughts with this full exhaust system for the Audi RS3, honestly, it sounds great. If you have an Audi RS3, whether it's the 8Y or the 8V, honestly, the AWE exhaust gives you the perfect blend of normal comfort, like we're back in comfort mode. You would never know that this is nearly a straight piped exhaust system on this car. But then when you want to have some fun, RS individual mode, RS performance mode, go to manual, man. And you have completely woken up your car. It is unreal. Turbo sounds too. And back to stock, just like that. But that is going to about wrap it up for today's video. Just want to do a full review of the AWE kit along with the mid pipes on this car. Seriously, we're really happy about it. As time goes on, with more tuning coming out with this car, I will slowly dive into that and then look at my options for a downpipe. On my Supra, I really like my high flow catted downpipe because it nearly sounds the same as a catless one. However, no check engine light, I didn't need to tune it. So it'd be really nice to do a high flow catted downpipe for the RS3, honestly. That way I can do that and get the extra sound and performance without having to tune it right away. And then as tuning becomes more available and I kind of dial that in, I mean, it's going to pretty much give you the exact same power as catless, and you're not going to have any worries about passing inspection and things like that. So that's kind of what I would like to do next with the car. But this setup right here is the perfect setup if you don't want any drone, but all the fun sound. This is literally the sweet spot for the RS3. Highly recommend. We are really, really enjoying it. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for plenty more content, and take a look at the links down below for RS3 parts. We have quite a few for these on our website, so check it out. I'll see you guys in the next video.